Allies in je riedes, Tag nach Tag bitte miedes. Ich schreibe in meine Schumme, helf mir gewinnen den Ruhmen. Hello listeners, hello viewers. I've been contacted by Moen. Barry, you reach a lot of people. Maybe you do a video, you'll inspire a lot of people. I thought to myself, how can I talk about something that I feel that I'm struggling myself? How can I inspire someone else if I'm not inspired myself? But this is the key why I'm talking to you. The other day, he called me again, and I figured, you know what? Let's see if we can make it work. So, I was traveling to Toronto, and I figured, where else than in an airport, and when you travel, you should watch your eyes, you should guard your eyes. Let me try. And if I would be able to fight it for a couple of minutes, I'll be a hero. So, that day I took along a notebook that I used to write my hagois, ha'aris, my notes, and I figured I'll be busy with the notebook. Instead of looking everywhere, I'll just read, and that'll help me. As I sit on the flight, and I start looking through the book, I see this amazing, inspiring story that I once wrote down. So there was a Yid in Crown Heights, his name is Rabbi Yankel, he had a bakery. And he once told the story of how he stayed alive. How did I survive the Holocaust? I was on a train in a boxcart on the way to Auschwitz. I was just a teenager, 17-year-old. It was midwinter, it was a frosty night, and sometimes the Nazis would just park the trains and leave them there for days. And this night was a very, very cold night. And then I saw an elderly Jew that I recognized from my town, and this Yid never looked so bad. I went over and I said, Rebbe, what's going on? How can I help? And this Yid said shiveringly that he's so cold and if you can help him, warm him up. So I went over, I started rubbing his hands and then his neck and massaging his body so he stays warm. My hands were frozen, I couldn't feel them. But throughout the night, I was warming up this elderly Yid. The night went away, the day came, and the sun came out. It started shining in a little bit through the cracks. And that's when I realized that everybody in this cart is frozen to death. The only two people alive was this elder Yid and myself. While I was busy warming up another Jew, I kept myself warm, and that allowed me to be here today in this bakery. And this is Judaism 101. If you warm up another Jew, then you warm yourself. So I sent a message to Naima and I said, if I'll inspire someone else, maybe I'll warm myself. Rabbi Isai, sometimes you're struggling to get through, to achieve, to reach, and you think, where do I start? When you want to inspire yourself, you start by inspiring someone else.